This is the third time I've done this. The first time it wasn't recording. The second time I had it on my memory stick, and this is actually on the camcorder. So, what I thought I'd do today to have some fun, because it's Thursday, it's almost the weekend, and I'll have a few laughs. I wrote some stuff, a little thing about gangster talk, mob talk, like how they talk in The Sopranos or in the Godfather films. So I'll read what I wrote, and then I'll explain to you what it all means. Probably some of you know what it means, but it's always good to have some fun with different English words. Actually, these are street terms, city terms, urban talk. Anyway, okay, so it's one mob guy talking to another mob guy, and he's on the phone, and he says, "Yeah, Eddie the Rat got whacked last night. Shot through the mouth. Some other wise guy shot him. Did some spring cleaning and went on the lam. I know there was a contract out on him. He was always cranked. A real liability. You eat alone, you get clipped. Turns out he wasn't packing, so the message job would have been easy. The outfit's better off without that rat anyway. They said he got pinched a couple of years ago doing some Shylocking and turned over. Some wise guy, huh?" That's it. Besides being very bad acting, that's kind of the way these guys talk. And they have their own, everybody has their own little language. I know in my business, actually two of my businesses, we had completely different languages. In other words, we would have words that only co-workers would know. So I'm sure teachers, I'm sure police, I'm sure all those people have different words that they use that only other police know what they are. Well, this is the mob, so they have their own words too. Okay. Eddie the Rat got whacked last night. Well, whacked means killed. He was clipped. He was shot. He's dead. Anyway, he was shot through the mouth, which means something. I'll tell you later. And some other wise guy shot him. A wise guy is like a made man. He's a member of the mob. He's a member of the mafia. So that's what a wise guy is. And then the guy did some spring cleaning, which means he got rid of the evidence. He probably threw the gun in the East River, whatever, down the sewer, who knows. You know where they always find it in Law and Order? They reach down with a stick and find the gun. Anyway. And then he went on the lam. Well, that doesn't mean that he rode off on a sheep. It means that he went into hiding. And lam is spelled L-A-M. That's the lam. You're going on the lam. So you go and hide out. You lay low for a while. You disappear, right? I knew there was a contract out on him. Contract means somebody offered big money to have this guy killed. 5,000, 10,000, whatever. Salman Rushdie, remember that author? There was a huge contract on him because he wrote something in this chronicle book, whatever. There's a contract out on him. He was always cranked up. Cranked up means he was high on speed. He was, or crack, I guess, but speed, usually speed. If you're cranked up, you're on speed. And he was a real liability. A liability means that he was a problem for the mob. He could have done something at any point in time, so they didn't want him around. And then it says, you eat alone, you get clipped. Well, if you eat alone, you don't share your money. You don't share your mob take. And you get clipped. Well, clipped is the same as whacked. It means killed. Turns out he wasn't packing. Well, packing means he wasn't carrying a gun. He didn't have his piece with him. A piece is a gun. That's what that means. So the message job would have been easy. Well, the message job, remember he was shot through the mouth? Well, that was sending a message that he was a rat. A rat is a guy who tells the police, for instance, or some FBI about the mob. So he's a rat. That's what they call these guys. So the message job, he was killed. It also sent a message. It sent a message to other guys: don't talk to the cops or we'll shoot you through the mouth. Wow. The outfit is better off without that rat anyway. Okay, the outfit obviously is the mob. It's the group. It's the brotherhood. The bunch of wise guys. They say he got pinched a couple of years ago. Well, pinched means arrested. He was arrested by the police, so he got pinched. for doing some shylocking. Shylocking is, I'm sure it happens everywhere. It's when you loan money. You're not a bank, and you become a Shylock. You loan money out to people who really need it and charge them unbelievable interest rates, like 100%, 200%, and they have to pay you. And if they don't pay you, they, take a baseball bat or a stick, and maybe at some point they kill you if you don't pay up. You know what I mean? So you don't want to get involved with them. So he was doing some Shylock, and he turned over. He became he stopped being a wise guy and turned over and became a worker for the police. He was a snitch. He was a stool pigeon. He was a rat. Sorry, I forgot the word. Some wise guy, huh? Well, we know what a wise guy is. Now it's a member of the mob. So besides, that's my thing for today. You can read these words at different places. There's a place called thesopranos.com. And that's where a lot of this stuff came from. There are other words. If you watch The Godfather, there are other words in that too. And it's all pretty cool. It's fun to read about. Who knows if they really talk like that? I don't know. But it was kind of fun doing it. Hope you enjoy it. Bye-bye.